What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here. Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to another Road to Glory episode here of Myles Marvel, episode 34. And today we are going to be on the road as we're taking on Tulane. As Tulane is currently 0-3 here, and well, honestly, there's something about this game I just do not feel right at all. Tulane right now, currently 0-3 right now. We're 4-0 going into this game. And as you take a look here, we're the favorite, we're kind of the favorite in this one here. Of course, you see Tulane. They lost against a ranked Georgia Tech, and of course to Duke, and then of course to Rutgers. And now they're taking on us in this matchup here today. Of course, there you see what we've done so far. And of course, never mind. There you see Tulane. They're top offensive players and, of course, top defensive players here. And, yeah, Tulane has not been playing too good here, but I feel like this is going to be kind of a bait-and-switch type of game. I think they're going to come out here and just come out here guns blazing. Just going to practice here this week. Practice was kind of, it's kind of different. Talking to Myles there, he said that the practice, he felt good during practice, but it was just there was a vibe going into this game, and kind of getting their mind prepared and set for this game here that just didn't seem right to them. So hopefully can get over that, and we can go in here in today's game, and hopefully this game does not is more of our favor, as a lot of the analysts are saying that it's going to be about. So, of course, last week had a nice week in the game against New Mexico. Had 4 touchdowns in that game, of course, as well as had 1 rushing touchdown. Threw over 450 yards for that game. And we're going to see if we can have another nice performance from him again here today. There you see Louisiana Tech. Right now, they are currently in the lead, at least power rankings wise. They're number 2. We're number 4 in power rankings. But there you see UTSA 4-0 along with Louisiana Tech. UTEP, of course, ahead of us because they've played a conference game already. This will be our first conference game of this season. Now, as for the Heisman watch, well, that performance that we had last week, I guess it wasn't enough for us to stay in the top 3, as now we're dropped down to the bottom. We're dropped down to number 5. So if the season would have ended here today, we would not be one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. But that's not our worry right now. We're just going to try to go here as we're here in New Orleans to take on Tulane. And we'll see there a nice sack there on our QB, Quentin Evans there on that tackle. 2nd and 22. So far, this drive is not starting off too well for our guys. It's Marvel now scrambles off to the right-hand side here, looking down the field here, throws him up near the sidelines, and that is going to be Goodman, who's going to get the gets the catch there. Now try to convert here on the 3rd and 4. Let's see what our guys can do. As Marvel here again drops back in the pocket, looks to the left-hand side there, finds Peterson, but he's going to be short there as he only gets a yard on the play. So Tulane, they'll score their first points there of the day, 7-0, as we're back on the field here for the second drive. Marvel now comes up here, looking down the field here for a pass, and Bowser almost got a hold of that one there, as that could have been really ugly if he was able to take that one back for a pick 6. 2nd and 10 coming up, as UTSA here now, of course, taking their time, down by 7. And we've got plenty of time to get back in this ball game here, so we don't need to rush anything. But Goodman gets a great catch, and he gets pushed out of bounds for a gain of 28. And it's 2 catches now, over 40 yards for the day for him. Excuse me. We do cross the 50-yard line here, 1st and 10, as we're in the Tulane territory here. And again, just taking our time here, trying to maybe change up the cadence of our way we're playing right now. You see Moore gets he gets a nice carry there. I believe his first carry of the day there. That's 10 yards for him, as he's making a strong run here early on. Let's see if we can keep that up here. Hopefully coaches will give us more running plays now with Moore. As now Marvel again drops back here, throws this quick curl pass there. That's going to go to Goodman, And it's going to get 12 on the reception. That's going to, of course, give us a new set of downs. So now 1st 10. Marvel here drops back here. Oh, he has to stop there as he's coming around that corner. But makes an excellent throw there to Travis West, who almost got drilled there with a couple of defenders right there. But he's able to hold on to the football and makes a nice catch for first. 1st and goal coming up as Marvel again drops back here. He is rolling off to the right-hand side and gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, UTSA, as they're on the board here. And nice job as they make it now tie this game up 7-all. Now we're back here. We get to Tulane to turn the ball over pretty quickly. And Marvel here underneath his own goalpost now here trying to run this one out. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds. It's going to be a fumble, but we're going to keep hold of the football, as that's going to be another 1st down for UTSA. Roadrunners trying to keep this drive alive. Like I said, the defense did a great job of getting the ball back. But we were kind of put there on the goal line of Tulane. And Tulane could not make a score as they gave it the ball there near there. 3rd and 10 coming up. See what Marvel can do here in this situation. He's going to see that screen pass there to Moore. Moore's going to get a good block here. Is it enough for the first? No, they're going to say it's short. And that's going to end up forces the punt. Now, Tulane will come back and they'll score again as they're making now a 1-possession lead. It's 14-7. And now Moore trying to make a run here on the 4th drive. And so he'll get a gain of 6 on that play. That's 2nd carry of the day. Under a minute left here in the 1st quarter. 2nd and 4, down by 7. Marvel again drops back in the pocket. That one's going to get tipped away. Nice job there from Tulane as they break up the pass. As usual, we're trying to get down to the 1st down markers. Now, 3rd and 4 coming up here. Now we definitely need a 1st down here in this situation to keep this drive alive. Marvel now here, he's going to go ahead and run this one here, looking for the 1st down marker, and he is going to be, they're going to say he's short. What? So he is now trying to get his team back up on the field here. There's a little no huddle. So now 4th and inches coming up here for Marvel. As Coach Briggs pretty much gave him the green light to go for this one on 4th down. They'll run this one here. He's going to run out of bounds quickly as he gets a gain of 3. And that's going to convert the 4th down to a new set of downs here for UTSA. 15 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Still down by a touchdown. And we'll see. Marvel here taking his time. Maybe trying to see if he can get one of the guys to jump off the line there. We'll see him drop back here. This is going to be a deep pass there to Goodman. What a play. No one knew where Goodman's at. And that's a 64-yard touchdown. Touchdown UTSA. They have now tied this up as they end the 1st quarter here. 14-14. Now we get back on the field here. We're midway through the 2nd quarter now. As Tulane did a great job here holding on to the football. Now they lead by a possession now, 21-14. So Tulane doing a great job offensively here today as they go. Nice stop there from Nick Davis. Stopping Goodman from getting that football there. Nice defensive stop. But we got to keep going here now. As Tulane just putting up some good numbers here. I guess our defense is not showing up here today, so I guess that's going to be our offense now. We're going to take care of the football a hell of a lot better than we have been here if we're going to try to get back in this game. Especially we need to try to score before we get to the 2nd half. 1st and 10 coming up after that nice run there from Marvel. And that even means that Marvel's going to have to, when he runs the football there, he's going to have to protect that football a hell of a lot better than he has been doing as of late. As Moore gets a nice catch there. And it's getting a gain of 13 on the play. We're getting a 1st down for UTSA. Roadrunners still keeping this drive alive here. 5 minutes now here in this ball game. In the 1st half. 1st and 10. And hand off there to Moore again as Moore gets a run there. He'll get about 6 on the carry. It's going to put him at 2nd and 4. So we'll try to see what they can do here on 2nd and 4. This will probably be, I would imagine, maybe some kind of short pass situation here. So Marvel here now scrambles her off there. He's looking down the field here. Finds his tight end. Finds Peterson. He gets a great catch for 23. Marvel gets everybody back on the line here quickly here as they're trying to go no huddle. And now we'll see play action here. Marvel drops back here, fires his one there to the West. West going to get down inside the 10. And that's going to be a great reception there as they get a new set of downs. It's going to be first and goal coming up here. Ball near the 9-yard line for the first down. Marvel under center here in I formation. Looks like maybe an inside run here with Moore. Again, taking his time here, just trying to chew enough clock here, help his club out. Of course, really trying to change the cadence of what how he's approaching this Tulane defense. 3:30 left here, second and goal coming up. Marvel under center here. Looks like he is taking his time here. Looks like he's kind of gesturing some changes, and you see here, hand off to Moore. Moore's going to run this one there, but he is not going to get anything. If he gets anything, it's probably a loss of something, as Eric Smith made a nice tackle there. Third and goal coming up here for UTSA. Now they're going to have to try, if they're going to get in the end zone here, they're going to have to pass. Let's see a quick pass there. That goes to Harris, and it gets out of his hands quickly as the defense right there to help break up that pass. So now they're going to go forward here on fourth and goal. It's crucial. They try to make this catch here. As they want to get back in this ball game here. As they hand this one off to Fisher, and Fisher cannot get back to the end zone as he catches that one there. And of course, Tulane will take advantage of that as they'll go ahead and score. It's now 28-14, down by 2 scores now. Marvel here, he's looking down the field but can't find nobody. He's going to get sacked. That's a huge loss of 8 on the play. UTSA burned their one timeout. They got 2 left remaining. Marvel here now looking down the field here. He gets hit as he threw that football there, and he finds Fisher for a gain of 10. They'll call another timeout. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining here in this ball game. Under a minute left. Play action here from Marvel. Looking down the field here, trying to see if he can find Goodman again, but this time they're smart as J.J. Montgomery all over that pass. And that's pretty much how the first half is going to end. Go to the second half here, and Tulane already kick off a field goal there on the first drive. As Moore here trying to get his team down the field on a nice reception there, a 3-yard reception. And it's going to put a second and 7 here. This Tulane defense is a tough defense, you guys. Yeah, we were the heavy favorites in someone in a lot of majority of the categories here, but they are definitely, they know this game's important for us. Start off the Conference USA, Conference USA games, and of course they have not picked up a win at all, and they were 5 weeks in, excuse me, of the season. First and 10 coming up here from Marvel as he drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one over there to the side or corner there, the end corner of that end zone there, but just cannot hold on to it as Goodman does not come down with it. So incomplete pass, 3rd and 10 coming up. Marvel again dropping back here, looking down the field, fires this one up the middle there. That's going to be picked up, or no, J.J. Montgomery bats it away. And that's going to be his 3rd deflection of the game here. It's going to be a 4th and 10, and we'll be forced to punt. 31-14 still, as we're back here on the drive here later on there in the 3rd quarter. Marvel throws this one there, and Stan Woods gets the deflection there as Tulane just doing a great job being there on time on these passes here. For 2nd and 10 coming up here, Marvel drops back in the pocket, looks down the field here, up the middle there to Goodman. Goodman gets a great catch, and it's solid on that pass as he gets a gain of 15. As he's over 130 yards for the day. Still down by 2 possessions here with 4:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. We got to make some moves here, guys, and get into the end zone. The question is, how do we do that? Marvel drops back here, throws that one up there, and that's going to be Rutledge there with the interception. And Rutledge trying to take this one back for a pick 6, and you know what that means. If they turn it over, they're probably going to turn this into points, and they do not, as they end up coughing the ball pretty quickly there and give it right back to us. 31-14. Marvel now has no chance to get back in this ball game. Throws this one off to Goodman, but there is a flag on the field here, and we'll see who it is, as it was actually a penalty on us, clipping. So now 1st 14 now coming up. Marvel drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, firing that one. Almost gets taken away there by Bowser. as that was intended there for Harris. 2nd and 14 now coming up after the incomplete pass. Trying to reset things right here. So see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Goodman, and Goodman gets a great catch as he comes down with it for a gain of 22. He's getting close to that 160-yard mark of the day. 1st and 10 coming up for Marvel. Marvel drops back in the pocket here, deep there. Finds West, and he will get to West there for a great catch. And that's going to be a 1st down on that play. 1st and 10 here coming up now. 2:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. 31-14 is your ball game. Marvel again drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here. Going to call his own number instead, and gets going to get out of bounds and gets a nice gain of 9 on the ground. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Marvel calling audible here on the line. Not feeling comfortable about what he's seeing from the defense here, and why not? He's been like that all day. It's been like that all day long. As Bowser again gets another deflection. And this Tulane defense is, again, tough. They could be making a lot more plays if they just had some good hands out there defensively. They've already picked us off once, and they've deflected us I don't know how many times already. Marvel looking down the field here, fires this one up there to his tight end. That is going to go to Peterson as he gets a gain of 21 on the play. Peterson, 3rd catch of the day, 45 yards now so far here in today's matchup with Tulane. 2:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Marvel scrambles off to the right-hand side. He's got to try to get rid of the football there. He has to throw it away as Baker is tracking him down and trying to hunt him down there for that sack, but does not get it. So here we're now forced down to go for here on 2nd and 10 coming up. Marvel open backfield here. He drops back. He's going to look, scramble off to the right-hand side. Looking down the field here, trying to do a quick pass to Harris. Harris gets a catch. Nice job there. Nice play from Harris as he catches it and cuts back. And makes a nice cut back to the end zone there, but just cannot get into the end zone there. But makes nonetheless a 1st down. 1st and goal coming up after that great play there from Harris. We'll see what he can do here now on 1st and goal. Handoff there to Moore. Moore gets into the end zone there and touchdown. UTSA. We're back on the board here now. We're down by 10 and still have plenty of time to play here. As now we go ahead and flash forward now to the 4th quarter. It is 38-20 as we'll see a pass there. Apparently we missed our field goal as Fisher gets a great catch. And Tulane is able to score another touchdown there, 38-20. So still an uphill battle for us, but nonetheless we're going to keep fighting. 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel here drops back down, and he's going to scramble here on this play. He's going to get away from the defense, and he's going to do a nice job there, running out of bounds and get a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up after that great run there from Marvel. He knows how important it is on this drive to get down here and try to score. Marvel, quick pass, a nice quick curl route there from Goodman as he'll get a gain of 15 as he's getting close to almost 200 yards for the day. 1st and goal coming up. Try to see again, do something here as we'll see play action. Marvel here, throw this one in the end zone there, and that's going to go to Goodman. 6 yards on the reception. That's going to be a touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the day pass there for Myles Marvel. And they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here to just be at least down by 10. With 5:27 left here in the 4th quarter. Marvel throws one there quickly, and Harris cannot hold on to it as we're going to be now down by 12. We get the ball back here pretty quickly. It's Tulane not doing too well of holding on to the football here, at least for their part here, which is fine. Throw a quick pass, and that was a dumb move there on Marvel's part. Thank goodness he cannot catch that. Marvel should just went ahead and just kept running there on that play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Marvel again drops back in the pocket there, looks, fires this one in there. That's going to go to Harris. Harris holds on to it, gets hit hard. 25 yards on the reception. He's inside the 10. Now can we just capitalize here and get ourselves back into the end zone here? 1st and 10 after the big play. Marvel drops back here in the pocket, throws this one up there to Harris, and Harris gets a great catch. And it's now 38-32. Of course, extra point pending. And we do get the extra point there. It's 38-33. 4:18 left. We get the ball back again quickly as Tulane just not securing the ball too well for themselves. And let us get back in this ball game here as Marvel will, of course, run that one out of bounds. 2nd and inches after that run. Let's see the next play here for Marvel as he's going to go ahead and call his own number instead. He's going to do a nice job there as getting around the defense for a gain of 12 in the play. Getting another set of downs here. So new set of downs here, 1st and 10. 3:45 left here in the 4th quarter. Marvel dropping back here. Looks up, fires this one. There's for his tight end. That's going to go to Peterson, and Peterson gets shoved out. As that's a gain of 24. He's got 4 catches, 69 yards. Giggity. 1st and 10 coming up here. Marvel calling an audible. And the fans here in New Orleans are probably getting a little nervous now here as UTSA is starting to come back here. Marvel now scrambling off here the right-hand side. Marvel's going to call his own number instead. He's going to go and get out of bounds, and he just does not get out of bounds. His clock will continue to tick away. But he gets 12 on that carry as he's getting close to 100 yards on the ground here today. 1st and 10 after that big run there for Marvel. We'll see what he can do here with 3:03 left. Marvel looks back, fires this one up the middle there to Harris, and Harris had it but could not hold on to it. That's the 3rd drop now here from Harris on a crucial situation like that. See what we can do here now. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Drop back. Oh, go to find Harris again, and Harris this time holds on to it and gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, UTSA, as now we're up by a single point. Thank goodness. And UTSA, look at this. Ernie Harris has got the new school record there, which was held by Edwards from just a season ago. And that is going to be a nice touchdown there, putting us up by a single point with 2:54 left. We're going to go for a 2-point conversion here, see if we can try to at least go up by 3. That'll put us in a field goal range here. Marvel scrambles, looks around. He cannot get that ball off. He's going to be sacked. So we have a 1-point lead here in Marvel. Oh, he is hurt. And somehow we walk out of this game with a victory. UTSA, we actually end up, I apologize, couldn't show you guys the finish, but UTSA actually ends up intercepting the ball from Tulane, or turnover of some sort. I can't remember. I don't think it was a turn. I don't think it was a turnover of some sort, but I can't remember. I don't think it was an interception. But Tulane gave up the ball up again, and then we turned around and went down the field and scored another touchdown. As you see there, 46-38. That's, of course, Myles Marvelous, because we pulled out of the game because we got injured. But we're all right. We're fine. Myles is fine. Nothing to get too nervous about. He does do a great job there, but he is pulled out of the game because of a minor injury. But he's not able to finish. But the team comes together and rally there, and they pull off a nice victory here, 46-38. Whew! I got a little nervous there when that happened. I was like, oh, my butt cheeks are clenched. I'm like, oh no, we can't end this episode this way. But nonetheless, we do pull off the victory there. So nice job for us, as this was a bit of a trap game for us. I feel like this was a trap. It's a trap. We really, because coming into this game, it just had a weird, like I said at the beginning of the video, when I was playing this game, I just had a weird vibe. There was a weird vibe going on. I'm like, this does not feel too good. Like, I feel like this is, we're gonna be trailing a lot, or we're gonna be turning the ball over a lot, or something's gonna be bad. We're not gonna win this game. And then when that happened, I'm like, oh, this is what we're up by 1 point. Like, okay. And then we go for the 2-point conversion. He gets hurt. I'm like, yep, this is it. This is the point. But, like, this is where they're gonna screw me here. This is when AA is gonna start kicking in their scripted, plot here on me, and knock my guy out of the game. But he was knocked out of the game. But we came back. We only had one turnover, which was that interception. But there you see, they had 2 fumbles. They had those fumbles, and then I was looking back on the the data or the in-game information, stuff like that, the stats, and they were doing like towards the in the second half, there was a lot of 3 and outs. That's why you seen us getting the ball back so many times. And when I was playing the game, I'm like, why is that going on? And it wasn't until afterwards I found, I'm like, wow, they were going 3 and out. They could not. Our defense was actually now finally like waking up. Like, hey, we're here for a football game. It's like, yeah, come on, like help us out. Like, look at the scoreboard and come on, let's go. But yeah, it happens. So, but we found a way to win a game. We won it, and we had a nice little victory here. Unfortunately, Myles wasn't able to, lock it in and get it. But when we left, we were up by a point. So, we in some ways we still had the lead. But we forced them to turn the ball over there towards the end, and Silva came in and took over there for us, and pretty much I can't remember. I don't know how we scored that last touchdown. I don't know if it was an interception touchdown, pick 6 or something. But yeah, we ended up scoring another touchdown, and that pretty much sealed the deal for us. So nice job as Myles Marble, your player. I think he was player of the game there. 25 of 42, 438 yards, 4 touchdowns. He has now a total of 15 touchdowns for the season. As well, he had an interception, his 6th of the year. 2 sacks. On the ground, he had 13 carries for 91 yards and a rushing touchdown, which will be his 7th of the year. So, not a bad day there for him. Let's take a look at the numbers there. Moore, it's 11 of 34, 2 rushing touchdowns for him. Goodman had 2 touchdowns, 8 for 180. Harris, 4 catches, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 5 drops. If you guys look at the far right-hand corner there, he had 5 freaking drops in the game. I cannot believe that. I'm like, come on, Harris, you're like one of my best guys that have good hands. Like, what is the deal here today? But yeah, I think he was just intimidated by the defensive players that they had, the linebackers that Tulane had. They were just everywhere. They were flying around the field and batting balls down, deflections, and all sorts of stuff there. So we only had 3 deflections in the whole game. I think they had close to almost, I wouldn't say a dozen. I wouldn't say almost 6, I think, if I remember correctly. Dickerson, there you see 33 of 55, 522 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had a brilliant day. No problem with him on the field there. Of course, that one blemish there being the interception, but hey, other than that, great day for him. There you see their rushing numbers there. And of course, take a look at the receiving numbers. Joe Jones, 8 catches, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you see Dean had 6, Isaiah Dean had 6 catches for 173 yards, a touchdown. And Ryan Thomas had 3 catches for 34 yards. And he had touchdowns as well. And then take a look here at their players here. Like I said, they had a lot of great TFLs there. Of course, they had the 2 sacks. Interception-wise, Rutledge had that 1, which I really thought he was going to run that one right back up on us. And then take a look at the deflections. Look at that. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. So I was close, almost saying a dozen. I should have said close to a dozen. But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, half of those could have been pick 6s, and they could have. I mean, that was a difference maker right there. Like, if they would have caught half of those balls, they probably would have won. And took half of those back as touchdowns, it'd be a whole different story. Because there were a lot of those deflections like that. They would have picked them off. They had a clear shot at the end zone, went back. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm glad that's over with now, because now we can focus on the next game coming up as we get into week 7. And we'll take on the Golden Hurricanes there in Tulsa in that matchup there. And we're just trying to see if we can stay on track on this one, as it says right there, and get a nice home victory there. We'll be at home back at Alamo, at the Alamo Dome there. And hey, look, we're ranked 24th in the nation. So we're staying on track. We're right where we were at last year when we were ranked. Unfortunately, we lost that game there at the Liberty Bowl, but we're back in action here, back on the where we need to be at. And hopefully, we can build onto that coming up in the next episode which you guys will see next Friday. So stay tuned for episode 35 next Friday as we take on Tulsa in that matchup there. They're 3-2 for the season so far. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here. Remember, this series drops every Friday at 5 p.m. Central here on ESGNet. Don't forget to just check us out over our second channel, as we have a second channel. It's called ESGNet Plus LP. Definitely check it out. We got great content over there as well. I got a nice NCAA series with the Stanford Cardinal. It's an online dynasty. Definitely go check it out. But yeah, other than that, check out our social media. Of course, we do live stream from time to time over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ESGNet. Definitely go check it out. It's always a good time, good vibes there, and just a chill session. So anyway, you guys, that's it for me. That's it for Road to Glory here today for Myles. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.